Hello, good day. My name is Jamie Maillard. I'm in the film program, Extended, and I will be interviewing my good friend here, Jeffrey Jan, who is also a film student at Full Sail. Mr. Jan, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. How you guys doing?
Good, I'm good. Let's start with the questions. First question, what do you see as the role of the visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession?
Well, the role I see in society and the film industry today is to bring joy, I guess, and some sort of entertainment for people to view or to partake into. If people are something to, to give them a fantasy, basically, to something to get away to, something they could escape the reality of life and engorge themselves into. That's what I see the visual arts industry as.
Well put. I totally agree with you. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? And can you provide an example?
Sometimes it would have a negative approach to it, I guess, because, there's so many things out there that people want to have private lives and whatnot. For instance, just a couple days ago, this recording of the owner of the Laker Clippers teams has this racist recording about him not wanting black people to come to his games and whatnot, and now the media took hold of it, and now they're showing all these images of this guy and sitting in the stands and not interacting. He's interacting with like black people or not, but he, and then he turns around and says these other things. I mean, sometimes it could be negative, sometimes it could be positive. It all depends on who is in control of it, I guess.
Well put. What popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry?
The most popular I've seen is in my hobbies, I like photography. So the most I've seen is the HDR, high dynamic range, and then there's a 3D imaging, whereas you could have your photos look like they're in 3D. That's very popular nowadays, and everybody's using them in their editing. So that is what I would say is most.
I understand. I love 3D imaging as well. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, or what is your favorite style of visual art?
I don't have one particular visual artist. If I could go on a limb, I could probably say George Lucas, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I could also go with the Wachowski brothers, and there are a couple more, but I would more probably lean with George Lucas. He's pretty good when it comes to visual arts and what makes film and things visually enticing, I would say.
Cool. And one more question. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
I mean, it influenced me in a way that I don't want to necessarily follow in their footsteps. I would say I would want to create my own, put my stamp on certain visual arts. I want to better it, I guess. I'm not gonna necessarily not give them what's the word I'm looking for? Not give them their due process. They're pretty good at what they did, but I want to have my own mark, per se. So it influenced me in that way, that I want to have my own creative insight and my creativeness out there in the world for the world to enjoy. That's what I took from it.
I totally agree. I understand that. Okay, well, Mr. John, thank you so much for answering my questions, and I hope that we can work together in the near future and get some projects and some things to push our industry forward. Like I said, thank you very much, man.
All right, man. No problem.